Hey everybody, it's Jaxon with the Boulder Breakers clan, and I wanted to bring you a update or a base review video. Today, and so figured I would go ahead and do that. I'll just jump right in there. All right, so. So we'll do Quincy here. Well, the profile is not going to help us out too much right now because it's the first day of the season. All right, so Quincy is a Town Hall 7, and I like his base. It's good, compact, well designed. I like the central location for the air defenses, and I like that he doesn't have any of the builders' huts or anything off in the corners. No, not giving away any free buildings. I like that everything's pretty tight. I would bring that in all the way to the wall. Let's see. I do like how. I wonder if you want to maybe move that more central. Usually you want those a little bit more central. Not sure where you would put it though. I do like the air defenses being central. I don't know if maybe put that air defense there and that here. Might be good, or maybe even put a cannon there and put an air defense and put the air defense maybe over here or something. That might be a good idea for that because and then putting the mortar in the middle, just because you want to have that mortar where it's pounding on them constantly, and right there it's going to be taken out pretty quickly. And I wouldn't have. I mean, I know what you're doing there with the spring traps. It's a fairly obvious thing, but I see you don't have any more walls, so it makes sense to do that. I put the giant bomb somewhere else because you don't want to use your giant bomb and then have the spring trap. So move the giant bomb maybe over to in front of there or something. Be one of my recommendations. Also, I see you don't have any balloons or anything out right now, and I'd put the balloons, balloon bombs right there if I were you. That's a good spot for them. And you're going to have to redesign your base when you get your hidden Teslas. I think you can get 2 of them at Town Hall 7, so encourage you to go ahead and get those as soon as possible. And then redo your base with those in mind. And then I like to, it's kind of convenient having all of the mines and collectors right next to each other, but I like having them staggered out throughout the base so that people have to work a little bit harder to get my loot if they're coming to get it. Good job on the walls, upgrading the walls. I think you can get them up to purple at Town Hall 7, so keep doing that. Good job upgrading your mortars. So keep doing that. Keep doing the wizard towers. I'm not sure how high you can go, but it looks like you're doing a good job there. Maybe you're moving on to the archer towers now. So good. Good base, Quincy. I'd make some of those adjustments, and then of course don't forget about your hidden Teslas. Go ahead and get those, and once you have those, you're going to need to redo your base anyway. I might even move, if I were you, move that clan castle to where the dark elixir is, and then put the dark elixir right there. I might even move the wizard tower Yeah, well, you got plenty of point down here. I'd move the wizard tower right there, and that way the wizard tower's covering your gold, and maybe even do the same over here. And that way you have some point, a little bit more point going on the top side, because right now you got all this point right here going down on the bottom side. So I'd move that to maybe right there and swap those out. I think that would be a good idea for you, Quincy. All right, well, good base, Quincy. All right, we'll go to the next one. I've been trying to do a base review for Kaz for a while. See if we can get you without having to. Nope. So every time I go for you, Kaz, you've been destroyed. So I'm sorry. I'll try it again. Maybe one night or something after you've woken up, because I'm on the East Coast and he's out in Hawaii. So frequently when I'm doing this, it's night, and he's not been on for a while. I know WCR wanted me to do his, so let's see here. I believe he's a Town Hall 8. Yep. And really good Town Hall 8. You've upgraded a lot, so good job. Good job being patient, WCR. I like that hidden Tesla at level 4, that one at level 5, so that's great. Those take forever to do, as I know. I'm doing mine right now. I like the segmentation of your base. One thing I would do, I do like how those are good coverage. I would try to move that into the middle and maybe move the town hall out a little bit. If you can do that, that might not be a bad idea. I know that was some advice that Chief Pat gave me on mine, and it has actually been great, because people fully engage in my base. Then the town hall comes out and they kill them. So it's good. So you've done a great job upgrading your wizards and your mortars. I like where they're located. That wizard's protecting that loot. That wizard's protecting that loot. See, you're starting to increase those storages, and I think that's fine. Means you got one more thing to protect. I don't really like this little thing you got going on there. I would take those walls and close that off and get rid of that. Just with the new artificial intelligence with the wall breakers, it doesn't really help. I did the same thing for a while when I was Town Hall 7, I think, and then when they came out with the new AI for the wall breakers, it changed up everything. So made a bunch of changes there. So I would encourage you not to do that. I would switch that gold mine with that barracks. That barracks is pretty well protected by that archer tower, so I'd switch that. And then I would take some of these spring traps and I'd put them around that hidden Tesla that's being upgraded right there, because the giants will go right for it and go flying. And then I'd put them maybe outside a couple of these walls or something where people typically attack. I would also move these balloons in. So I'd get those bombs, move those out somewhere, put them in between, one of these or something. But then I would get these balloons and I'd put those in more, because you want them to, that's a good spot for that one. I like that. And I may put one over there and then put one maybe right there and one right there. Because you want them to you want the minions to group up, and if you put them right there, they're not going to be grouped up as much. So somebody can just drop a couple minions, and then the bomb goes off, and then doesn't really do as much. So that would be my advice. If anything, if you're going to keep it here, I'd move it all the way back to right there so that they have to come in a little bit more and get some more grouping, because that's an obvious thing right there, that you have a balloon right there in that little gap. But overall, I think it's a great base, so excellent. I wish it was the end of the season and not the beginning of the season, so I can see how well it does. But it really does look like a good base. So good job upgrading everything. Keep it up. You're not too far from being able to go up on your town hall. And I'd get that up another time before you go up so that you can get both of them, the witches, right away. That's what I'm doing. All right. I think I have time for one more. Yep. So let's see. I'll do Stacy. All right, Stacy. Stacy's been really good donating troops in our clan, so that's always a good thing to have, especially when you have level 6 troops like he does. So Town Hall 9. I like that the clan castle is right in the middle, so that's good. I like all the different segments of your base. I like that little hole right there. I'd put a balloon right there. You may have already had one there, but I'd put a balloon right there in that spot. I'd put one right next to that hidden Tesla. Put another one next to that hidden Tesla. And then, I don't know, somewhere else possibly. Obviously, you rushed your base a bit, so and you know that, and you're working to get everything upgraded quickly, and I see you're doing that with the mortars right there, so that's good, excellent. Keep doing that. Get the wizard towers up. I'm not really sure I like where that wizard tower is. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. You have 3 wizards on this side and 2 on that side, or 1 on that side. And then that one's protecting really just that storage. I might move that storage to where that wizard is and put that wizard right there instead. That way the wizard's protecting all 3 of those storages for you. So that would be one thing I would do. Be sure to get your hidden Teslas upgraded. At level 1, they're not all that great, but when they get up higher, they're fantastic. Don't neglect the walls, but I know you're doing a lot. You're having to spend a lot of gold on all these weapons. Also, I'm not really sure I like these wall studs out here. I think they're just wasted walls. I would. I'd do something with them. Maybe make another segment in between some of these walls here or something. Segment it off, because that's one big area right there. But I'd use those walls in the base a little bit more. And then I'd also put some of these spring traps right in front of that air defense and in front of that one. Again, you have all 3 air defenses on this side, and you got a 4th one outside your base right there. So if I was attacking your base, I would easily go from right here with my dragons and come in this way until I wouldn't have to worry about air defense for a while. So I could get all your dark elixir and then those storages pretty easily. All right, I'm running out of time. So good job, good base. Hopefully this has been helpful for y'all. Look forward to doing a few more base reviews, and if you have any questions, comments, please let me know, and clash on.